Welcome back to our channel Coins Buyers. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1998 D Lincoln penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little coin could be worth a whopping $77,000. Stick around as we explore its history, unique characteristics, and why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this penny. The Lincoln penny, officially known as the 1-cent coin, has a rich history that dates back to 1909 when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, the penny features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, while the reverse initially displayed a wheat design, symbolizing prosperity. In 1959, the design was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial, a tribute to one of America's most beloved presidents. This memorial design remained in circulation until 2008, when the U.S. Mint introduced a new design featuring the Union Shield. However, we're focusing today on the 1998 D version, which is significant for reasons you're about to find out. Now, what sets the 1998 D Lincoln penny apart from its counterparts? First, let's talk about the mint mark. The D stands for the Denver Mint, where this penny was produced. The 1998 D penny was minted in significant quantities, around 5.6 billion coins, so you might think it wouldn't be worth much. But hold on. The real value comes from certain specific conditions. You see, there's a rare variety of this penny known as the 1998 D wide AM penny. This variety has an error in the design, where the letters A and M in America on the reverse appear farther apart than normal. This distinctive feature is a collector's dream. Now, let's talk about value. A standard 1998 D penny in circulated condition is worth just 1 cent. However, if you come across the wide AM variety in excellent condition, you could be looking at a value of $77,000. That's right, $77,000. Let's break it down. The grade of the coin plays a crucial role in determining its market value. Coins that are graded as MS67 or higher are the most sought after. The rarity of the wide AM variety has created a high demand among collectors. The fewer there are in circulation, the more valuable they become. There have been auction records where these rare coins sold for tens of thousands of dollars, proving that this penny is not just a simple coin but a valuable collectible. Okay, so how can you tell if your penny is a 1998 D wide AM? Here are a few steps to help you identify this rare find. Look closely at the back of the penny. If you see a significant gap between the and M in America, you might have a wide AM. If the details are hard to see with the naked eye, use a magnifying glass to help you spot the spacing more clearly. If you think you have found a wide AM penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, for verification. So there you have it. The 1998 D Lincoln penny may look like just another coin, but it can hold incredible value, especially if you happen to have the elusive wide AM variety. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future content. And remember, always keep an eye on your change. You never know what hidden treasures you might find. Have you ever come across a valuable coin? Share your story in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Feel free to modify any sections or details to better fit your style or the specific points you'd like to emphasize. Today, we're shining a spotlight on a true treasure from the past, the 1996 Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little coin could be worth as much as $75,000. So, stick around as we uncover its history, value, and tips on how to spot one in your collection. Let's start with a bit of history. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, it features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and the iconic wheat ears on the reverse until 1959, when it was updated to feature the Lincoln Memorial. Now, fast forward to 1996. This year marked a significant point in the Lincoln penny's history, as the United States Mint produced over 7 billion pennies, making it one of the most common coins in circulation. However, among these, some special varieties were minted that collectors seek today. The standard 1996 penny features the P Mint mark, which indicates it was produced in Philadelphia. However, there are also coins with the D Mint mark from the Denver Mint and the rare S Mint mark from San Francisco. The San Francisco Mint version is particularly sought after, especially the proof coins, which can command high prices in the collector's market. So, what makes the 1996 Lincoln penny potentially worth $75,000? The answer lies in its rarity, condition, and specific characteristics. Most 1996 pennies are worth just a cent or two, but certain varieties and high-grade coins can fetch thousands. For instance, a 1996 penny in mint condition can sell for $3 to $10, depending on the market. But when you start talking about the rare mint mark coins, especially those that are graded by professional services, prices can skyrocket. Among the rarest of the 1996 pennies is the 1996 penny with a D mint mark. Some collectors have reported sales of this specific penny for around $75,000. Why? Well, due to a unique combination of circumstances, including production errors and limited availability. This makes it a hot item among numismatists. Now, let's talk about how you can identify if you have a valuable 1996 penny in your collection. Here are some key tips. Check the bottom of the reverse side of the penny. If it has an S mint mark, you could be in luck. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. Look for scratches, wear, or discoloration. Coins in uncirculated condition will fetch higher prices. Some 1996 pennies were minted with errors, like double strikes or off-center strikes. These mistakes can significantly increase a penny's value. If you think you've got a valuable 1996 penny, here are some places where you can sell it. They often pay fair prices for valuable coins and can help authenticate your find. Websites like eBay or heritage auctions can connect you with collectors willing to pay top dollar. Attending a local coin show allows you to connect with dealers and other collectors, giving you a chance to sell your coins directly. To wrap things up, the 1996 Lincoln penny may seem like just another coin, but its potential value of $75,000 makes it a remarkable find for collectors and casual coin enthusiasts alike. Remember, always examine your coins closely, as you never know what hidden treasures might be waiting in your change. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell for more amazing content on coins and collectibles. Also, let us know in the comments if you've ever found a rare penny or any tips you have for fellow collectors. Until next time, happy hunting! Feel free to customize any parts of the script to better fit your style or add any additional information you think your audience would enjoy. Today, we're diving into an often overlooked treasure, the 1993 Lincoln cent with a mint mark. Believe it or not, this humble penny could be worth as much as $74,000 in the right conditions. That's right, a penny you may have in your pocket right now could be the next big find in coin collecting. Let's explore the history, value, and what makes this coin so special in today's video. If you're passionate about coin collecting or just curious about how a single cent could be worth thousands, you won't want to miss this. Be sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell to stay updated on all things rare and valuable coins. Now, let's get started. Let's begin with the history of the 1993 Lincoln penny, which is part of the iconic Lincoln cent series that has been in circulation since 1909. The Lincoln penny was first minted to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it's become one of the most recognizable coins in the world. Now, in 1993, the U.S. Mint produced billions of Lincoln cents, and while most of these pennies have only face value, certain ones, especially those with mint errors or in exceptional condition, are worth far more than a cent. The 1993 penny was minted in 3 different locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D. and San Francisco, S. Each mint mark has its own significance, but the coins minted in Denver, marked with a D, and San Francisco, marked with an S, are the ones collectors often keep a close eye on. The San Francisco coins were minted specifically for proof sets, which makes them more desirable to collectors. However, not all 1993 pennies are created equal, and what makes some of them worth thousands of dollars is a combination of rarity, condition, and demand. Now, you're probably wondering, how can a penny, which is so common, be worth up to $74,000? Well, there are several factors that contribute to the high value of certain 1993 Lincoln pennies. The condition of a coin is crucial when it comes to determining its value. A 1993 penny that has been well circulated and shows signs of wear will only be worth its face value, just 1 cent. However, if a penny is in mint state, MS, condition, meaning it has never been in circulation and has no visible wear or damage, it can be worth much more. Collectors look for coins that are in perfect or near perfect condition, and these uncirculated coins often fetch high prices at auction. A 1993 penny in MS-67 or higher can command thousands of dollars. The record price for a 1993 Lincoln penny with a mint mark is $74,000, which was for an exceptionally well-preserved coin with no flaws and graded by a professional grading service. Another factor that makes a 1993 penny valuable is the presence of mint errors. Errors can occur during the minting process and can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, and die cracks. Collectors love these error coins because they are rare and unique. One famous type of error that collectors seek out is the double die variety, where the design elements of the coin are duplicated slightly due to a minting mistake. Coins with significant errors can be worth significantly more than their face value, and 1993 pennies with such errors have sold for thousands of dollars in the past. Although billions of pennies were minted in 1993, only a small number of them are in pristine condition or have notable errors. The combination of these factors, along with the strong demand from collectors, makes these rare pennies extremely valuable. It's a basic case of supply and demand. The rarer the coin, the higher its price. So, how do you know if the 1993 penny you have is one of these valuable coins? Here are a few things to look for. Look for the mint mark on the obverse side of the coin, the side with Lincoln's portrait. Pennies from Denver will have a small D under the date, while pennies from Philadelphia won't have a mint mark at all. San Francisco coins, which were only produced for proof sets, will have an S. The most valuable 1993 pennies often come from the Denver Mint or are proof coins from San Francisco. Use a magnifying glass to carefully inspect the coin. Is there anywhere on Lincoln's face the words Liberty or In God We Trust, or on the reverse side where the Lincoln Memorial is? If the coin shows little to no wear and has a strong, clear strike, it may be worth sending in for professional grading. Take a close look at the details of the coin. Are there any unusual marks, doubling of the letters or numbers, or anything that seems off about the coin? If so, you might have an error coin on your hands, and it could be worth a lot more than face value. Now, let's talk about the current market for the 1993 Lincoln penny. Coin collecting has become an incredibly popular hobby, and as a result, the demand for rare coins has skyrocketed. The prices for high-grade Lincoln pennies have been increasing steadily, and rare coins are fetching record-breaking prices at auctions. For example, in recent years, 1993 Lincoln pennies graded in MS-67 or higher have been known to sell for several $1,000s, with some exceptional coins reaching the $74,000 mark. If you have a high-grade or error coin, it's worth getting it professionally graded and appraised to see how much it could be worth. Online auction platforms like eBay and Heritage Auctions are great places to track the value of these pennies, and coin shows or professional coin dealers can also provide insights into the current market trends. With the rising interest in rare coins, now is a great time to check your collection for hidden gems. So, could you be holding a 1993 Lincoln penny worth thousands of dollars? It's possible. While most pennies from 1993 are only worth their face value, certain rare ones, especially those in mint state condition or with mint errors, can fetch incredible prices. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just getting started, it's worth taking a closer look at those seemingly ordinary coins in your pocket or coin jar. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more exciting coin content. Could your next penny be worth $74,000? Keep collecting, and you might just strike gold. Today's episode, we're taking a closer look at a true gem, the 1983 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark. This humble-looking coin might just be hiding a secret treasure. Its value could be as high as $69,000. Yes, you heard that right, $69,000 for a penny that could be sitting in your pocket right now. Curious to learn more? Stick around because we're about to dive into the history, the value, and why this coin is worth so much in today's market. Before we jump into the details, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe if you love coin collecting or want to learn more about the hidden treasures in your change. Let's unlock the mystery of the 1983 penny. First, a little background on the Lincoln cent. The Lincoln penny has been in circulation since 1909, designed by Victor D. Brenner to commemorate Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. It was the first U.S. coin to feature a president's likeness. The Lincoln penny has gone through several changes in composition and design, but it remains one of the most recognized coins in American history. Now let's get into the details of the 1983 Lincoln penny. Why is this particular penny so special? Well, it has to do with the transition in materials used to mint pennies during this time. Up until 1982, pennies were made mostly of copper. But due to the rising cost of copper, the US Mint decided to switch to a zinc core with a thin copper coating to cut costs. So starting in 1983, all pennies were supposed to be made of zinc. However, a few rare exceptions were made on copper planchets, coin blanks, left over from 1982. That's where things get interesting. Here's the twist. Some pennies minted in 1983 were accidentally struck on the old copper planchets from 1982, making them incredibly rare. This error wasn't caught immediately, and only a few of these rare copper pennies from 1983 made it into circulation. That's why coin collectors are willing to pay big bucks for them, up to $69,000 for one in pristine condition. But why exactly does this 1983 penny fetch such a high price? It all comes down to rarity, demand, and condition. Let's break it down. Since the copper planchet error was accidental, only a handful of these coins exist. The rarity makes them highly sought after by collectors. As with most coins, the better the condition, the higher the value. A coin graded by experts as MS65, mint state, or higher can command top dollar at auctions. There's a huge demand for error coins in the numismatic world. The uniqueness of this penny makes it even more desirable. To give you a sense of scale, a 1983 penny in perfect, uncirculated condition can be worth around $15,000 to $69,000, depending on its grading and the buyer's willingness to pay. So, how do you know if your 1983 penny is one of these valuable errors? There are a few things to look for. The mint mark will usually be either D for Denver or P for Philadelphia. While mint mark variations are interesting, they don't necessarily increase the value of this error coin. Here's the biggest clue. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, whereas zinc pennies weigh 2.5 grams. If you have a scale at home, weigh your penny. If it weighs 3.11 grams and it's from 1983, you might be in for a big payday. Now, let's talk about the market value of this coin. Recently, some of these 1983 copper pennies have been sold at auctions for stunning amounts of money. In one well-known sale, a 1983 copper penny fetched $69,000 at auction. And that's not a one-off case. These pennies consistently sell for thousands of dollars, depending on their condition and grading. Now, if you think you've hit the jackpot and have one of these rare pennies, what should you do next? First, get it professionally graded by a coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. They will authenticate the coin and provide a grade, which will determine its true value. Once graded, you can sell the coin at a reputable auction house like Heritage Auctions or even online on platforms like eBay. Just be sure to take professional photos and set a competitive price if you're looking to attract serious buyers. In conclusion, while the 1983 Lincoln penny might look like any other penny, it could be worth a fortune if you've got one of the rare copper planchet coins. So start checking your pocket change and those old jars of pennies you've got lying around. Who knows, you could be sitting on a $69,000 treasure. Thanks for watching, and if you learned something new today, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Have you ever found a valuable coin in your change? Let us know in the comments below. Check out more videos on valuable coins here. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to stay updated on the latest from our channel. This script combines history, practical information, and excitement about the potential high value of the 1983 Lincoln penny, designed to keep viewers engaged and informed. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the Lincoln 1-cent 1982 mint mark penny coin, an ordinary penny that could be hiding extraordinary value. If you're holding one of these coins in your collection or maybe even in your pocket change, this video could help you uncover its true worth. Incredibly, some versions of this penny are now valued at up to $68,000. You heard that right, a single cent potentially worth tens of thousands of dollars. How does that happen? Let's break down the history, the variations, and why collectors are willing to pay so much for this humble coin. The Lincoln penny has a rich history, but 1982 was a particularly significant year. This year marked a major change in the composition of the penny, transforming it from its traditional copper base to a lighter, zinc-based material. For almost a century, from 1909 to 1982, the penny was predominantly made of copper, which gave it that iconic reddish-brown hue. However, by the early 1980s, copper prices began to rise, and it became too expensive for the US Mint to continue producing pennies with nearly 95% copper content. So, in 1982, a major shift occurred. The penny's composition changed to a core of 97.5% zinc coated with a thin layer of copper. This transition didn't happen all at once. In fact, the U.S. Mint struck pennies in both copper and zinc during 1982, creating 7 different varieties of the penny, including large date and small date variations. Some of these variations have since become extremely valuable, especially the rare copper versions. To understand the value of a 1982 Lincoln cent, you first need to identify which version you have. There are 7 types of 1982 pennies, and they differ by their composition, size, and mint mark. Here's a quick breakdown. As you can see, there are 3 major variations: date size, large versus small, metal composition, copper versus zinc, and mint location, Philadelphia no mint mark or Denver D mint mark. Among these, the copper large date 1982 D penny is one of the rarest, and it's this type that can be worth up to $68,000. The incredible value of some 1982 pennies, particularly those worth thousands of dollars, comes down to rarity and error coins. The transition year of 1982 meant the mint was experimenting with 2 different compositions, copper and zinc. The number of copper pennies produced in 1982, especially with specific mint marks and date sizes, was relatively low compared to zinc pennies. This low mintage makes them particularly desirable for collectors. Error coins can be incredibly valuable in the numismatic market. One such error occurred with the 1982 D copper large date penny. The U.S. Mint intended for all Denver minted pennies to be made from zinc that year, but a small number of copper pennies were mistakenly struck. These copper pennies with the D mint mark are incredibly rare, which is why they can fetch such high prices today. If you want to check whether your 1982 penny is one of the valuable versions, here are a few steps to follow. Check the mint mark under the date on the obverse, heads, side of the coin. A D means it was minted in Denver, while no mint mark means it was minted in Philadelphia. Look at the size of the numbers in the year 1982. Compare it to other pennies or online images to determine whether your coin is a large date or a small date. The most crucial aspect is determining whether your penny is made from copper or zinc. The simplest way to do this is by weighing the coin. The market for collectible pennies, especially transitional coins like the 1982 Lincoln penny, can be very dynamic. As more collectors enter the market and the rarity of these coins increases, prices can rise dramatically. Coins with error characteristics or in exceptional condition, uncirculated or mint state, are always in demand. As of today, the 1982 D copper large date penny holds the highest value, with some selling for as much as $68,000 at auctions. Even the zinc variants, if in pristine condition, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars. Coin grading is critical in determining the value of your penny. Professional grading services like PCGS, Professional Coin Grading Service, and NGC, Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, use a scale from 1 to 70 to rate coins. Coin, which has never been circulated and shows no signs of wear, will always command a higher price. Well-worn 1982 penny, even if it's the rare copper version, won't fetch nearly as much unless it's a recognized error coin. If you believe you have a valuable 1982 penny, it's worth getting it professionally graded. If you discover that you own one of these valuable 1982 pennies, you might be wondering, how can I sell it? Here are some options. High-end auction houses like Heritage Auctions are ideal for selling rare and valuable coins. Platforms like eBay and Etsy have active coin collector communities. However, be cautious and ensure you're dealing with reputable buyers. Certified coin dealers can help you understand your penny's value and connect you with potential buyers. The 1982 Lincoln 1-cent penny is a fascinating and potentially valuable part of American coinage history. Whether it's the result of a transitional year in U.S. mint history or a unique minting error, certain versions of this penny can be worth as much as $68,000. Be sure to check your pocket change or old coin collections. You might just have a hidden treasure on your hands. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insights into the world of rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or if you've ever come across a rare coin like this. Happy collecting! Today's episode, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1973 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that has garnered significant attention in the numismatic market. But what makes this penny special? What is its history, and why is it worth up to $64,000? Stick around, and we'll uncover everything you need to know about this rare gem from the Lincoln penny series. Before we jump into the specifics of the 1973's Lincoln penny, let's take a step back and appreciate the legacy of the Lincoln penny itself. First introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, this iconic coin became the first U.S. currency to feature a real historical figure, replacing the Indian head penny. Since then, the Lincoln penny has been a beloved staple of American coinage, with multiple design changes and mint marks over the years. The 1973 penny, however, falls within the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Design series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. These coins feature the familiar portrait of Lincoln on the obverse, front, side and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, back, side. The 1973's penny is part of this era, but the S mint mark adds a layer of rarity and value. So what makes the 1973's Lincoln penny so special? The S stands for the San Francisco Mint, where this coin was struck. During the 1970s, the San Francisco Mint produced fewer pennies compared to the Philadelphia and Denver mints, making S-marked pennies harder to come by. In 1973, the San Francisco Mint produced around 319 million pennies, a much lower figure compared to billions from the Denver and Philadelphia mints. While this number might seem large, coins from San Francisco are still more scarce, particularly in high-grade conditions. Grading plays a massive role in determining the value of a 1973's penny. Coins graded in mint state, MS, or improved-like condition can fetch high prices. And in certain grades, particularly MS 67 or higher, these pennies have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, with the highest sales going up to $64,000. If you have a 1973's penny in your collection, here's what you need to do to identify its value. Look at the lower right side of Lincoln's portrait for the small S mint mark. Check for any signs of wear or damage. The fewer scratches, the better. A pristine, uncirculated coin is what collectors are looking for. If you believe your coin is in near-perfect condition, it's worth sending it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS 67 and above are where the real money is. An MS 65 coin might be worth a few $100s, but if you jump up to MS 67, you're looking at thousands of dollars. And if you have the fortune of an MS 67 Plus or MS 68 coin, you could be holding on to a penny worth as much as $64,000. Now, let's talk about the market value of the 1973's penny. Coins in average condition are typically worth just a few cents, but as we've mentioned, high-grade coins can command incredible prices. In recent years, several 1973's pennies have sold for record-breaking amounts at auctions. One of the most famous examples is a 1973's penny graded MS 67 read by PCGS, which sold for a staggering $64,625 at a major coin auction. This shows that there is a strong demand for these high-grade coins among collectors. In fact, it's not just about owning the coin, it's about owning a piece of numismatic history. Thinking of selling your 1973's penny? Here are some tips to get the best value for your coin. As we mentioned earlier, grading is essential for determining your coin's true market value. Auctions, both in person and online, are great ways to sell high-value coins. Platforms like Heritage Auctions or eBay attract serious collectors. A reputable dealer can help you understand the market value of your coin and guide you through the selling process. The 1973's Lincoln penny may look like an ordinary coin, but it holds extraordinary potential. With the right grade and condition, this humble penny could be worth thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, the world of rare pennies is filled with opportunities, and the 1973's is a prime example of that. Make sure to check your coin collection. You never know what hidden treasure might be waiting to be discovered. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more videos on rare and valuable coins. Until next time, happy collecting! This script emphasizes the potential value, history, and market worth of the 1973's Lincoln penny, while offering practical advice for collectors. It is designed to engage both casual viewers and dedicated coin enthusiasts. Today, we're talking about the 1978 Lincoln cent with a mint mark that has collectors and numismatists buzzing. In today's video, we'll dive deep into the fascinating history of the Lincoln penny, why the 1978 version stands out, and how this humble coin could make you thousands of dollars richer. The story of the Lincoln penny dates back to 1909, when the U.S. Mint first issued this iconic coin to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent became the first American coin to feature the likeness of a real person, Abraham Lincoln himself. Originally made of 95% copper, the penny has undergone a few material changes over the decades, but its historical significance has remained constant. The 1978 penny is a part of that rich legacy, but what makes it special? 1978 was a crucial year for Lincoln pennies. While millions were minted, only a few special pennies from that year stand out in terms of value. Most 1978 pennies might not be worth more than a few cents, but rare ones in mint state condition or with specific errors could fetch you a small fortune. The key factors that influence the value of a 1978 penny are its condition, rarity, and mint mark. The mint mark indicates where the coin was produced. Pennies minted in Denver have a D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia often lack a mint mark altogether. Some high-grade coins with errors, such as double die strikes, have made waves in the numismatic world, with a select few pennies being valued at $65,000 or more. So, what exactly is a mint mark, and why is it so important? Mint marks are tiny letters stamped on coins to indicate where they were produced. In 1978, Lincoln pennies were minted at both the Denver and Philadelphia mints. The Denver coins carry the D mark, while Philadelphia coins have no mint mark at all. Coins from certain mints, especially in near-perfect condition, can be far rarer than others. Collectors often seek out these differences, and the smallest detail can make all the difference in a coin's value. For example, a 1978 D penny in pristine condition, graded as MS-67 or higher, can fetch thousands of dollars. The reason? Fewer high-grade examples exist, making them highly sought after by collectors. But the mint mark isn't the only thing that makes a penny valuable. Coins with errors, such as double die strikes, off-center strikes, or even repunched mint marks, are a collector's dream. These errors make the coin rarer and more desirable. Imagine finding a 1978 Lincoln penny with a double die strike, where parts of the design appear twice due to a misaligned die during the minting process. These coins can shoot up in value to $65,000 or more, depending on the severity of the error and the coin's overall condition. You might be wondering, how does a penny sell for $65,000? Well, auction records for rare Lincoln pennies show that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the rarest and highest quality examples. The 1978 Lincoln cent, especially if it's in mint condition and possesses unique errors, has been known to fetch tens of thousands at auction. In fact, one particularly rare 1978 D penny with a flawless finish and striking error fetched a jaw-dropping $65,000 at an auction just a few years ago. This value continues to rise as demand for high-grade vintage coins grows. So, how can you tell if your 1978 penny is worth thousands? First, you'll want to check for the mint mark. If you have a Denver minted penny with a D, that's a good start. Next, inspect the condition. Coins with little to no wear, no scratches, and perfect detail are worth more. You may also want to take your penny to a professional coin grading service, where experts can grade your coin and give it a score on the mint state (MS) scale. Coins graded MS-65, MS-66, or higher are where the big bucks start rolling in. Lastly, look for errors. Even the slightest variation from the norm, like a double die or off-center strike, could significantly increase your coin's value. If you think you've struck gold, or in this case, copper, you might be ready to cash in on your 1978 penny. There are a few ways to sell it, including online platforms like eBay or heritage auctions, where rare coins are sold to the highest bidder. You can also consult with a local coin dealer who specializes in rare pennies to get an accurate value and potentially sell it directly. However, be sure to do your research to ensure you're getting a fair deal. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your change jars and old coin collections, because that 1978 Lincoln penny you've been holding on to could be worth thousands. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on more coin collecting tips and tricks. This script offers a dynamic, engaging, and educational approach to the 1978 Lincoln penny, highlighting its value and history while keeping the audience hooked with exciting visuals and facts. Today, some of these seemingly ordinary coins are hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the history, value, and market potential of the 1979 Lincoln penny. So, grab your coin collection, and let's see if you're sitting on a gold mine. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since 1909, commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the Lincoln cent has gone through several design changes over the years, but one thing has remained constant: its iconic portrayal of the 16th president on the front. Now, fast forward to 1979. It was a time of political change, economic struggles, and technological advancement in the U.S. But amidst all that, the U.S. Mint continued its tradition of producing billions of Lincoln pennies. These pennies were produced at several mint locations across the United States: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each location left its own unique mark on these coins, represented by their mint marks, such as the D for Denver or the S for San Francisco. So, what makes the 1979 Lincoln penny so special, and why could one be worth up to $66,000? It all comes down to a few key factors: the mint mark, condition, and rarity. In 1979, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D mint mark; and San Francisco, S mint mark. While pennies from all 3 mints are common, it's the high-quality specimens that can fetch the most attention, especially the pennies that were preserved in pristine condition. The value of a coin is heavily dependent on its condition, or what collectors call its grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70 by the Sheldon grading scale. A coin in average circulated condition might be worth just a few cents, but a near-perfect coin, graded at MS 66 or higher, can be worth thousands of dollars. For example, a 1979 Lincoln penny with a D mint mark, in mint state 66, MS 66, recently sold for an astonishing $66,000 at auction. That's right, $66,000 for a penny. Another factor that can make 1979 pennies valuable is errors or variations during the minting process. These include things like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or repunched mint marks, RPM. Error coins are highly sought after by collectors because they are unique and rare. Now that we know what makes some of these pennies special, let's talk about the current market for the 1979 Lincoln penny. While most 1979 pennies in circulated condition are only worth their face value, high-grade coins, especially those that are uncirculated, are what collectors are hunting for. In recent years, we've seen multiple 1979 pennies, particularly those graded at MS 66 or higher, fetching thousands of dollars at auction. As we mentioned earlier, a 1979 D mint penny in MS 66 condition sold for $66,000. This is incredibly rare, but it goes to show that these coins are in demand, especially in pristine condition. If you have a 1979 penny and are curious about its value, attending a coin show or visiting a reputable coin dealer can help you assess its condition and value. These experts can give you insight into whether your coin is a high-grade example or if it has any rare errors. Many collectors also buy and sell coins on online marketplaces such as eBay or specialized coin auction sites. However, be cautious when buying or selling coins online, as it's crucial to verify the authenticity and grading of a coin. Now that you know the potential value of a 1979 Lincoln penny, let's talk about how to identify and preserve yours. First, check for the mint mark. It will be located just below the date on the front of the coin. Look closely at the condition of your coin. Does it have a lot of scratches and wear? Or is it in pristine, uncirculated condition? If you believe your penny is in excellent condition or has an error, you may want to consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. Proper storage is essential to preserving the value of your coins. Keep your coins in protective holders or albums to prevent damage from moisture, dust, or handling. So, is your 1979 Lincoln penny worth $66,000? While it's unlikely that every 1979 penny you come across will fetch that kind of price, it's not impossible. If you have a penny in high-grade condition, especially one with a D mint mark, it's definitely worth checking out. Remember, rarity, condition, and errors are the key factors in determining a coin's value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, the thrill of the hunt is what makes coin collecting so exciting. Who knows? That penny in your hand could be the next big find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and let us know in the comments what coins you'd like us to cover next. And remember, always check your change. You might be holding a fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the 1980 Lincoln penny, a coin that might just be sitting in your change jar. But what if I told you it could be worth as much as $67,000? You heard that right. Stay tuned as we uncover the history, the key details, and what makes this humble penny so incredibly valuable. If you're into coin collecting, history, or just love the idea of making money from rare finds, hit that subscribe button and let's jump into it. Let's start with a little background. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln. This design has been in circulation for over a century, making it one of the most iconic coins in American history. But what about the 1980 penny in particular? Is there something special about it? In 1980, Lincoln pennies were produced at three main U.S. mints: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The mint mark is a tiny letter you'll find just under the date on the front of the coin, known as the obverse. S indicates San Francisco ***, though the 1980 S pennies were primarily proofs, meaning they were produced for collectors and have a unique shine and mirror-like finish. Now, when we talk about value, the mint mark can make a big difference, especially when we're talking about rare era coins. So why is a 1980 penny something most people overlook, potentially worth up to $67,000? Well, it all comes down to rarity, condition, and era coins. Let's break it down. The condition of a coin is measured using the Sheldon coin grading scale. A coin in mint state 67, MS 67, or higher is where the big money comes in. This means the penny is in nearly perfect condition, with sharp details and no noticeable wear or damage. Sometimes, coins are struck improperly at the mint. These error coins are highly sought after by collectors. Some of the most valuable 1980 pennies have been discovered with striking errors, like off-center strikes, double dies, or even die cracks, which add to their rarity and value. Now let's talk numbers. A regular 1980 Lincoln penny found in your pocket change is typically worth face value, just 1 cent. However, if you have a pristine example, graded as MS 67 or higher by an official grading service like PCGS or NGC, you're looking at serious value. In fact, one such coin sold for a jaw-dropping $67,000 at auction. But wait, why would anyone pay that much for a penny? Even though millions of 1980 pennies were minted, very few of them exist in mint state 67 condition or higher today. Most have been used in circulation, meaning they've been worn down, scratched, or damaged. Coins with historical significance, high grades, and rare mint errors are in high demand among collectors. When these rare high-grade coins come to auction, bidding wars can drive up the price to astonishing levels. And if the coin has a known error, collectors will often pay a premium just to own a piece of history. So you might be wondering, how can I tell if my 1980 penny is worth thousands? Well, here's a checklist to get you started. First, look at the mint mark. While the Denver and Philadelphia mint pennies are common, you'll want to check for rare errors. A high-grade penny will show no signs of wear or tear. If it's in mint state condition, consider getting it professionally graded. Off-center strikes, double dies, or any unusual imperfections might just make your penny incredibly valuable. Grab a magnifying glass and take a close look at your coins. If you think you've found a rare or high-grade 1980 penny, your next step is getting it professionally graded. Services like PCGS and NGC can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade. Once graded, you can sell your penny through an auction house or online platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions. Keep in mind, the higher the grade, the higher the potential sale price. And if you have an error coin, the sky's the limit. So, the next time you're going through your loose change, don't overlook those pennies. That 1980 Lincoln penny you have could be worth more than you ever imagined. Whether it's an error coin or a pristine example in mint state condition, it could fetch thousands at auction. Remember, treasure is out there, you just have to know where to look. And as always, happy hunting! Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and let us know in the comments if you've found any rare or valuable coins in your collection. Today, what if I told you that this simple, everyday coin could be worth $71,000? Yes, you heard that right, $71,000 for a 1985 Lincoln 1-cent penny with a mint mark. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting, hidden treasures, and the historical gems hiding in plain sight. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and stay tuned, because today, we're unraveling the incredible history, value, and potential fortune of the 1985 Lincoln penny with a mint mark. Before we dive into the value of the 1985 Lincoln penny, let's take a quick trip back in time to explore its origins. The Lincoln cent has a rich history dating back to 1909, when it was first introduced to commemorate the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the penny featured Lincoln's iconic profile on the front, or obverse, side, making it the first American coin to honor a historical figure rather than Lady Liberty. This marked a new chapter in American coinage. Fast forward to the 1980s, and the penny had already become an integral part of American culture and commerce. The design remained mostly the same, with a few minor updates over the decades, but one thing stayed consistent: the penny's role in our everyday lives. So, why is the 1985 Lincoln penny, particularly those with mint marks, creating such a buzz in the coin collecting community today? The 1985 Lincoln cent might seem like just another regular penny, but it's far from ordinary for collectors. This year marked a time when the U.S. Mint was producing billions of pennies, and the coin itself was made from a zinc core with a copper coating, different from earlier years when pennies were made of solid bronze. This shift happened in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. 1985 saw billions of these zinc copper pennies minted in different locations, each identified by its mint mark: D for Denver, P for Philadelphia, though it was often left blank, and S for San Francisco, which typically marked proof coins. But what makes certain 1985 Lincoln pennies particularly special? Well, let's break it down. The majority of 1985 pennies are worth just face value, 1 cent. However, certain 1985 Lincoln cents have rare minting errors or conditions that can drive their value through the roof. This is where the magic happens for collectors and enthusiasts. Error coins are always highly sought after. The 1985 Lincoln penny has some fascinating error varieties, including off-center strikes, double dies, and clipped planchets. A double die error, where the coin's design appears slightly doubled, can fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on the clarity and extent of the error. But it's not just error coins that are valuable. Condition plays a massive role in determining a coin's worth. Coins graded in mint state condition (MS) by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can command impressive prices. A penny graded MS-68 is nearly flawless under magnification, and these pennies can be worth tens of thousands of dollars. One such 1985 Lincoln penny in MS-68 condition has recently been auctioned for an astonishing $71,000. So how can you tell if your 1985 Lincoln penny is worth more than 1 cent? Here are some key things to look for. First, check where your penny was minted. If it has a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco, it could be a little more valuable, especially if it's in mint condition. Use a magnifying glass to carefully inspect your penny. Look for doubling in the letters, numbers, or Lincoln's portrait. Any signs of errors could drastically increase the coin's value. If your penny looks flawless or barely circulated, it could be worth sending to a professional grading service. Even the slightest imperfections can reduce the value, but a penny in mint state condition, MS-67 or higher, is a rare find and can command thousands of dollars. Now, let's talk about the market. You might wonder, who would pay $71,000 for a penny? The answer lies in the passionate world of coin collecting. Rare coins, especially those with historical significance or minting errors, have become highly desirable among collectors worldwide. Auction houses, online platforms like eBay, and dedicated coin dealers regularly trade in rare pennies, and the competition to acquire high-grade examples can drive prices through the roof. But remember, the value of your coin ultimately depends on supply and demand. A rare 1985 Lincoln penny in mint condition with a double die error could fetch top dollar today. However, like any collectible, market values fluctuate, and prices could go up or down based on trends and the rarity of newly discovered coins. So, do you have a 1985 Lincoln penny lying around in a drawer, or maybe one hiding in your pocket change? It could be worth more than you ever imagined. Take a closer look, you might just be holding a $71,000 treasure. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe for more coin discoveries, and leave a comment if you think you have a valuable penny in your collection. Who knows? You might be the next big winner in the world of coin collecting. At the end of the video, provide a quick guide for novice collectors on how to start their collection and what tools, like magnifying glasses or grading services, they should use to assess their coins. Ask viewers to share pictures of their 1985 pennies in the comments or on social media, potentially creating an interactive community around your video. Today, we're shining the spotlight on the 1989 Lincoln 1-cent penny, a coin that could be sitting in your pocket change but might actually be worth up to $72,000. So, what makes this simple penny so special? Stick around to find out as we explore its rich history, market value, and what to look for if you happen to come across one of these treasures. The Lincoln cent, also known as the Lincoln penny, was introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. This marked the first time that a real historical figure was featured on a U.S. coin. Since then, the Lincoln cent has undergone various design changes, including the composition of the coin itself. By 1989, the Lincoln penny had already become an iconic part of American currency. The obverse side of the coin features the enduring portrait of Abraham Lincoln, sculpted by Victor David Brenner. Meanwhile, the reverse side displayed the Lincoln Memorial, which had been part of the design since 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. When it comes to coins, it's not just about the design. A coin's mint mark, the small letter located just below the date on the coin, can have a significant impact on its value. The 1989 Lincoln cent was minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, with a D mint mark; and San Francisco, with an S mint mark for proof coins. Each of these mint marks plays a role in determining the coin's worth, but it's the condition, rarity, and demand that sets certain coins apart from the rest. Now, let's talk about why the 1989 penny can be worth up to $72,000. For most circulated 1989 pennies, the value is relatively low, ranging from 1 cent to a few dollars, depending on condition. However, there are some exceptions. Certain high-quality, uncirculated 1989 pennies that have been graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC have fetched jaw-dropping prices at auction. A penny that's in mint state, meaning it has never been circulated and shows no signs of wear, is incredibly rare, especially for coins minted in such high numbers. Another factor that can dramatically increase the value of a coin is if it contains a minting error. These errors can range from off-center strikes, double dies, or even rare planchet errors. These imperfections make the coin more unique and highly sought after by collectors. Some 1989 Lincoln cents with mint errors have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auctions. In fact, a particularly well-preserved 1989 Lincoln penny was auctioned for an impressive $72,000. That's right, a penny, which was once considered just pocket change, turned into a small fortune. So, if you happen to stumble upon a 1989 penny that's in pristine condition or has a rare error, you might be sitting on a goldmine. When it comes to determining the value of a 1989 penny, the coin's condition is absolutely key. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with a grade of 70 representing a flawless, mint-condition specimen. A 1989 Lincoln penny that's graded at MS 65 or higher can fetch a significant price at auction. If you're interested in having your penny evaluated, it's important to send it to a professional grading service for an accurate assessment. To determine if your 1989 penny could be worth thousands, here's what to check for. Look for the D or S mint mark for Denver and San Francisco. Proof coins from San Francisco are especially desirable. If your penny shows no signs of wear and retains its original luster, it's worth getting it professionally graded. Look for anything unusual, like a doubled image, off-center strike, or odd coloration. These can be worth a lot more. Today, the coin collecting market is thriving, and rare pennies like the 1989 Lincoln cent are in high demand. Websites like eBay, heritage auctions, and specialized coin dealer platforms are excellent places to buy, sell, and appraise coins. With the right connections and the right coin, you could be making thousands of dollars from what might seem like just an ordinary penny. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, the 1989 Lincoln penny is a fascinating reminder that even the smallest pieces of history can hold incredible value. So, next time you check your pocket change, don't forget to look for this hidden gem. It could be worth much more than you think. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more deep dives into rare and valuable coins. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare penny, and we'll see you next time. That's the best script for a YouTube video on the 1989 Lincoln 1-cent penny and its impressive value of up to $72,000. Today, you heard that right. One simple coin, seemingly ordinary, could be the key to unlocking a small fortune. Today, we're diving deep into the history, value, and surprising worth of the 1990 Lincoln 1-cent mint mark penny. Hi everyone! Welcome back to our channel where we uncover the hidden gems in your coin collection. If you're a collector or just curious about the coins in your pocket change, you're in the right place. Today, we're focusing on the 1990 Lincoln penny with a mint mark, a penny that's worth thousands of dollars, sometimes fetching as much as $73,000 at auctions. So, what makes this particular penny so valuable? The Lincoln cent, first issued in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, has been an iconic piece of American history. Its unique design, featuring the profile of the 16th president on one side and the Lincoln Memorial on the other, became one of the longest-running coin series in U.S. history. But what about the 1990 Lincoln penny? What sets it apart from other pennies in the series? Here's where it gets interesting. While millions of these pennies were minted in 1990, there's a rare variety of this penny that can fetch a staggering amount of money. The key is the mint mark, or lack thereof. Most pennies minted in 1990 will feature a mint mark, such as a D4 Denver or S4 San Francisco, indicating where the coin was produced. However, a handful of pennies that year were mistakenly produced without a mint mark. This error makes them extremely valuable to collectors. The rare 1990 penny with no mint mark is often referred to as the 1990 no-S proof Lincoln cent, and this tiny minting error can turn an ordinary penny into a treasure worth tens of thousands of dollars. Now, you might be wondering how such an error happened. The U.S. Mint is known for its precision, but even they aren't immune to mistakes. In 1990, a batch of pennies that should have carried the S mint mark, representing the San Francisco Mint, were accidentally struck without it. This only happened in a very small number of coins, making them rare and highly sought after by collectors. The no-S proof coin became a numismatic sensation. Okay, here's the part you've been waiting for. How much is this penny really worth? The 1990 no-S Lincoln penny has made headlines for the prices it has fetched at auctions. In 2023, one of these era coins sold for an incredible $73,000. Yes, you heard that right, a penny worth more than most people's cars. Coins like this don't just have value because of their age, but because of their rarity and condition. The better preserved the coin, the higher its grade, and the more it could be worth. If you happen to have a 1990 penny, it's worth checking to see if you've got one of these rare, no mint mark era coins. So, how do you know if you have one of these valuable pennies? First, you'll need to know what to look for. Here are some quick steps to identify the 1990 no-S penny. Check the area right under the date on the front of the coin. Normally, you'd see a tiny letter that indicates where the coin was minted: D4 Denver, S4 San Francisco, or P4 Philadelphia. But if there's no mint mark at all, you may have struck gold, or rather copper. Keep in mind, though, that only proof coins, those specially struck for collectors, are likely to have the no-S error. These coins typically have a mirror-like finish and were sold in sets rather than circulated. Now, while having a no-mint mark penny is exciting, the coin's condition, or grade, plays a huge role in determining its value. Coin collectors use a scale called the Sheldon grading scale, which ranges from 1 to 70. A coin that's been well preserved and has no visible wear is given a higher grade, often in the 60s or 70s. Coins with a grade of proof 70 deep cameo, for instance, are those in perfect condition and can fetch the highest prices. The highest graded 1990 no-S penny coins have been the ones breaking auction records. Coins with lower grades may still be worth a few $1,000s, but to hit that $73,000 mark, the coin has to be in pristine condition. So, what should you do if you think you've got one of these rare pennies? First, make sure to handle your coin carefully. Avoid touching the surface with your fingers, as oils from your skin can damage the coin over time. It's best to place the coin in a protective holder. Then, take it to a reputable coin dealer or send it to a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC, who can verify its authenticity and give it an official grade. So, there you have it. The 1990 Lincoln penny with a no-S mint mark, one of the rarest and most valuable pennies out there. Who would have thought that a small minting error could lead to such a massive payday? Whether you're an experienced coin collector or just getting started, it's worth checking your collection to see if you've got one of these hidden gems. And who knows? You might just have a $73,000 penny sitting in your pocket right now. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future coin collecting tips. Let us know in the comments if you've come across any valuable coins, and as always, happy collecting!